Good afternoon, everybody. It's 3:30 on Monday afternoon on the 23rd of November. So I will wait a couple seconds until I see if anybody is going to jump on here. I think I pressed another button today. Good afternoon. Facebook's telling me I'm live now, so I don't know if there's a little delay on there or not. So maybe I said the same thing twice. Anyway, thank you, friends, for stopping in today. And I'm going to show you how to do a very, very cool gift card holder. My name is Pat Mayer. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator from Akron, Ohio. And this is my 5th live video. So I hope I'm finally at this point doing everything right. And with that being said, I'm going to point you down to where I'm going to demonstrate today. First of all, before I get started into the demonstration, I want to tell you that tomorrow is a huge Merry and Bright online extravaganza, and that's the logo for it. 24-hour sale, November 24th. So I guess in our time zone it starts about 2 a.m. and almost everything in this catalog is on sale for 10% off. There are a few exclusions, and if you will go to my blog at patstamper.typepad.com, after this video is over, I have a link over there to the items that are not included. And really there aren't that many. The Stampin' Seal adhesive is not included. Pumpkin pie cardstock isn't included. Not quite sure why that's on there. And a few other things. But everything else in the annual catalog is included. So if you've had your eye on a bundle, for example, this Nothing's Better Than bundle, which is so cute, excuse me, about cookies and coffee and cocktails, that whole bundle is on sale for 10% off. The kids' items are on sale. Wildly Happy, Dino Days. So take a look through that catalog and see if there's something that you've had your eye on that you would just love to have, or tell Santa that you would love to have for the holidays, for Christmas. Look at all these embellishments. The Stampin' Cut and Emboss is also on that list that is not included. But as I said, you can go to my blog at patstamper.typepad.com and check it out. So it's a wonderful sale, and it's almost like getting free shipping because our shipping is 10%. But when you consider the bundles are discounted at 10%, and then you get another 10% on top of that, it is a pretty good deal. So that being said, I will get started on what I want to show you today. And it's a gift card holder that I got the idea from Rhonda Wade, and she has some amazing things on her blog and website. But in my mind, this is one of the best ones I've seen. So believe it or not, this is a gift card holder. I'm going to show you how to make it. So let's get going. And for this one, I'm using, and at the end I'll show you some that I've already made, because I'm sure I'll be giving some gift cards for this holiday. But this one I'm using the let's see, Brightly Gleaming Designer Series paper. This is one that was a carryover from last year, and it's in our August to December mini catalog. The mini catalog is not on sale tomorrow, just the items out of the annual catalog, but there's plenty in there. So I'm using this, some pretty peacock paper, some Night of Navy, and Everything Coordinates, and I'm using some brushed metallic cardstock and some very vanilla cardstock in envelope. So let's get going. This is the card base, so this does not open. What will open is the designer paper that I'm going to show you. So we have this, and then this is another piece that goes on top of that. And for this I have, let me zoom in a little bit so maybe you can see a little bit better. I have embossed it with the Dainty Diamonds 3D embossing folder. So let's add that. And this is with the Stampin' Seal. As I said, that adhesive is not on sale right now. We also have Stampin' Seal Plus, which is a really strong one, but trust me, this is strong enough. I tried to get it off of a card a little bit earlier, and it didn't want to come off very easily, so this is a very strong adhesive as well. For 3D items and things like that, like bags and boxes, you definitely want to use the Stampin' Seal Plus. Okay, so we've got that. Now this designer paper is double-sided. All of our designer papers are double-sided. I'm going to use this foil side, and this is a piece that is cut to 9 3/4 by 4 1/4. And as I said, I'll have all of these dimensions and directions over on my blog. And this is going to be scored, which I've already done, at 3 1/4 and 6 1/2. Then I'm going to accordion fold it. And what you want to do is decide which part you want to be on the outside that's going to go on the front of this. So depending upon how you fold that, that's what's going to go here. And I want this side to show. So I'm going to give that a good crease. And then you need a 1 1/4 inch circle punch. And I'm going to line that up in the middle of the middle panel on this. Let's move that back down so you can see better. And just put like a half a circle in there. Okay. Now this is what's going to open up to be where the gift card's going to go. So now I need to figure out where I want to put that adhesive. So you want to open it up this way. And I want to put adhesive along this side. Let's see, let's get this going. I just put a new refill in this, so I have to get it started. There we go. And along the bottom. And you want to stay close to the edge because you do want your gift card to go in there. And I brought one downstairs. I'll show it in a minute. So that's going to close up like that, so that when I open this, the gift card can go in there. And I think I got that off a little bit. Let's see if, yes, I can pull it up real quick and line it up. If you do it quick enough, it's going to work. There we go. So that's the part that's going to open. Okay, let's put that down on the card base. There we go. And that's going to go in the center of this. And this is kind of a masculine design. I think anybody would appreciate getting this, but I thought that this was masculine enough that it would be pretty easy to do. Hello, Nancy. Thanks for joining. I'm finally seeing a name show up. Now, we need a sentiment to go on the inside. So for that, we have a piece of cardstock that is 4 inches by 3 inches. And I'm just going to leave this blank, but you could put another sentiment inside or just write your own message. So I'm going to use some liquid glue on this. Get that going. There we go. Okie doke. So now it's almost done. And let me show you that a gift card does fit in there. And of course, you could put cash. Cash would be good too, but a gift card just fits inside that. Now let's decorate. I have a die cut from Stitch So Sweetly. And I have, let's see, there's a little piece missing. Where did it go? Oh, here we go. I've used the brushed metallic cardstock and a piece of Night of Navy that I've also run through with the Dainty Diamonds embossing folder, and that's going to go on the front. So let's add some more adhesive to that. And this brushed metallic is just stunning. That is also in the holiday catalog, but there is an assortment of metallics in the annual catalog too that you might want to take a look at. So that's going to go on there. I like to use the liquid adhesive when I'm adhering embossing folders, because if there's any texture to it, your liquid adhesive will get in there and really give you a good good stick. Okay, that's going to go in the center. And then I'm going to stamp on the Stitch So Sweetly die. And for that, I'm using Pretty Peacock. And by the way, that is the color that this is. Pretty Peacock is one of the in colors that's actually only going to be around until the end of May. And it's a beautiful color. That's the color that's on this one too. So I'm going to use Pretty Peacock. And the stamp set that I'm using for this is called, I had that out here. There we go. Sweetest Time. And I like that it says For You with Christmas Cheer. And it's a nice font, easy to read. And any of the others of these would be good too, but I like that one. So let's stamp that. I also like to use my grid paper to make sure that what I'm stamping is straight and I've got a good image. So that's going to go right down in the center. Let's see so you can see what I'm doing. Hey Elaine, thank you for stopping in. It's good to see you. Haven't seen you in a long time. Thank you. So there we have For You with Christmas Cheer. And for that I'm going to use some Stampin' Dimensionals. And pop that right on there. Kind of down a little bit because I'm going to put some Christmas trees on here. And I'll clean that in a minute. And I ran through, also with the metallic paper, 2 Christmas trees from, let's see, the Pine Woods dies. And so those are going to go under here. And I know that there are little pieces here that can pop out, but sometimes I like to leave them in there a little bit for a little bit extra dimension. If you can see that, those just didn't pop out, they stay in there. And that's going to go down here behind this. Got one of those. And then here's another one. And slip that down there behind that. And whoops, I guess it's not stuck very good there. Okay, so there it goes. There's it. But we're not done. This, we need to decorate the envelope. And when designing this, you can get 2 of these gift card holders out of 1 piece of designer paper, 12 by 12 designer paper. That includes the little piece that you need for your envelope. Actually, you can get 2 of those also. And if you want to use designer paper for the part that goes down here in the center, I'll show you another one in a minute where I did that. And use pretty much all of the paper, all of the designer paper from 1 sheet. So let's decorate the envelope. And for this, I also like to use the adhesive, the liquid adhesive, to go around the flap of the envelope, because you can't have a naked envelope. Carol Cyberling, it's good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. As I said before, I'm finally seeing the names of people, because I guess I wasn't pushing the right button for seeing who was actually watching me. So that's really sweet. Thank you. So with that on there, all we need to do is trim this off, fussy cut it. We do have some envelope dies, but this just makes it so easy to put a piece on there. I'm not going to line the envelope, and trim that off. And that is it. So let me show you some of the others that I've done. Got a little bit of adhesive on there, and just push that off onto the floor, which I can do. And there's the final product. Isn't that gorgeous? Anybody would just love to get that. And don't forget to put something on the back. I usually put this hand stamped by on the back of my creations. I've had this for a long time, but you can take any small image from a stamp set to put on the back, and then sign it, of course, so your recipient knows it's you. I usually sign it and put the year on there. So there it is. Let me show you some of the others that I have done. This was one that I did with the same designer paper, the brightly gleaming, a little bit different color on the trees and the envelope. That one doesn't look like it's real straight right now that I see it. And here are a few others. This is one that I did for a birthday with the peony paper. Here's one I did for the fall. Love that paper. Love that paper. And then here's one I did this morning while I was kind of practicing a little bit with the poinsettia paper. This would make a very good one for a masculine card as well. And I fussy cut 2 of the little poinsettias out of one of the pieces of paper that was left over. And I think this is all that's really left of that wouldn't be used on a card. And this was garden green and soft suede and very vanilla. And I stamped with old olive. So there's that one with an envelope also to match that. So that finishes for today. And again, don't forget to go to patstamper.typepad.com, and all the information for today's project will be on there. And oh, Leslie Jane, you're here too. Thank you. Oh, this is so exciting to actually see the names finally that I know people are watching. And then check back again. I plan to do this on Mondays at 3:30. Take about 20 to 25 minutes of your time. And hope you enjoy and get some inspiration. And for all of you, have a very, very happy Thanksgiving. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.